so strong. Wow.
Time for the fun part.
Look closely, think carefully, solve many problems. Wait, that's not all. We are the Wonder Space Explorer.
The Wonder Space Show airs every Saturday at 12 noon only on Channel 1 TV. This Sunday, we continue our conversation with Samuel Koku Anyidaho on the Upside Down Show for a candid conversation featuring the Mills Institute.
In fact, when he passed, a lot of propaganda that I took him in my vehicle.
Yeah.
We didn't treat him well. We took him to a children's ward.
Maternity ward.
All the story is
in the back of a pickup. Some say it was in a taxi and all that. But what took him to the hospital?
Oh, an ambulance. Oh, yes. An ambulance.
Okay.
So then when I did the Tamils Institute, then after a while it became an issue. As if to say, why using the family name?
Yeah.
And so 2 years ago, you get tired of certain things.
Yeah. Who was the president, the late president?
He had a great sense of humor. Oh.
Is it true that, every morning when President Mills came to the office, you go around office and you say, in the Mechawa? But I'm sure you heard that.
Of course.
Yeah. They say we asked now to mean Chief one way. We were not there, but we had all these things,
Nothing scripted, very raw-hearty conversations. And to serenade us is the Top Strings Band. Join us at 7 p.m. prompt this Sunday only on Channel 1 TV. From Accra to Buenos Aires, from Lagos to London, the world is locking in for the greatest football spectacle on earth, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But before the first whistle cuts through the noise, there's a deeper rhythm to the game. Every badge carries history, every player brings a story, every number means something. Welcome to World Cup Central, only on Channel 1 TV.
Hello and welcome to another episode of World Cup Central right on Channel 1 TV.
Your home of football intelligence with African energy and global perspective. We're taking you beyond the highlights, from powerful eye-opening stats to sharp breakdowns of every qualified nation to insights that change how you see the beautiful game.
Their first appearance was in 1930 and their best finish at the World Cup was third place in 1930. That was a long time ago.
Every Friday at 3 p.m. we serve it fast, bold, and electric. No fluff.
I'm high and I'm getting.
Welcome to The Point of View. This is your favorite current affairs show here on Channel 1 Television. On The Point of View, we pick the right topics, get the right guests, and ask them relevant questions on issues that matter to you.
With the complexities of the issues happening around us on a daily basis, it's the hard-hitting conversations and the probing questions of The Point of View.
So what is the Public Account Committee's job?
So what we do is to scrutinize, clarify, and find out why certain infractions have been made.
What do these IMF programs try to do?
The current program is for budget support.
Okay.
There are no projects attached.
That teases apart the twisted entanglements of politics and governance, as well as religious and social discourse. The Point of View brings you the policymakers and duty bearers and drills down to the very bottom of issue.
What authority do you have?
The Point of View airs every Monday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Welcome to your favorite Saturday morning TV show, Breakfast Daily Weekend, right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Jude Duncan.
And I am Eno Southpool. Find me across all social media platforms, Eno_S, and your handle?
At Mensa Duncan. It's always a pleasure coming your way with Breakfast Daily Weekend because we get to tell you about all the exciting things happening. We delve into the news. Of course, we show you how to improve your spaces in our lifestyle segment on the show. And of course, we end with a sports segment right here on Breakfast Daily Weekend. How's your week?
One notation, sir.
Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. How many packages did you
I
receive?
had a wonderful week because Thursday was my birthday. And
Happy
so
birthday,
I felt
Emma.
all the love and all the joy and all the, it was amazing. I really, truly can't express how grateful I am for the gifts, the calls, the prayers,
Somebody
the
told me that
messages,
you had to go and
everything.
call boys from Tessa not to come and help you carry up the packages.
It's Samara.
I'm serious. They said, Charlie, people they couldn't even carry the thing. Charlie, they were
Samara.
struggling. Hide the second car to carry the thing to a phone call.
Second white
No,
car.
before call me, make you open the packages.
Second white car.
No, I'm not even joking.
Second white car.
Charlie, them breakfast baskets can it be? Oh, Charlie,
Happy
happy birthday.
I mean, remind you and your shenanigans this morning.
No, I'm not even up to anything. I said that
Thank you, by the way.
always fun being with you, and I really appreciate our friendship.
Oh,
You're an amazing person, and I wish for you God's blessings.
I know.
And that, all your heart desires is granted, right? And in the coming year, you would learn to celebrate with me. You not put me on the sidelines and the fringes. You like doing that thing too much, and it's not good.
Wait.
It's a birthday. Let me know if you, because your birthday. Let me know if you.
Would you want to be among a bunch of girls?
I'll be. It is me. I'm the one who have to complain. You don't have to decide. So yeah, but happy birthday.
Thank you, Jude.
I saw the outpouring
appreciate
of
it.
love, and I wasn't surprised, right? Because I've always felt same, really, in terms of how much people admire what you do, So, are we done with the celebration?
No, we're not. It's throughout the month of May. Till the end of May.
To the end of May?
Yes, we're not done, Osher.
Nice one.
From 7th till the end of the month.
I see that.
I'm celebrating.
But quite a number of people are born in May, very special people. And I want to wish all of them a happy birthday.
Yeah. Someone took a screenshot of their Facebook May borns that he is friends with. And it was over 300 and something. He's like, you know what? All of you, happy birthday. I can't wish all of you.
Every day I wish somebody.
Yes. Right. He's like, hey, what is it about me?
Yeah,
Our parents were getting jiggy with it in October.
Quite a number of my friends who are born in May. I wish them at the appropriate time. Yesterday was my friend Winifred Walbeck's birthday.
Okay.
Now Winifred Moore. Happy birthday to you, Winifred. I also wish for you God's blessings and guidance. Her husband is my boss, so I have to be careful and make sure that I do it.
You do it accordingly.
Patrick.
I should be in trouble, eh?
No, Patrick is a real estate mogul. And now that I want to buy a house, I have to ensure that I do the right thing. So, Winifred, happy birthday. I wish you God's blessings on this special day.
Nice.
What do you do? How was the day like?
I was here half of the day. It was in the evening that...
No, you left early that day. No, but it's part
By 5 p.m. No, it's 5 p.m. not our closing time. It's 5 p.m. not our closing time.
You'll be like, even if you have to close at 5, like 6:20,
No.
6:25, you are here.
Never.
Oh, no,
if I'm here, if you see me here at 6:20,
yeah, reading the news.
That means I'm reading Eyewitness.
No, but I'm in the news.
Or I just finished Eyewitness.
I'm coming. I sit right next to you. Okay, 5:15. 5:20.
Yes, 5:15, 5:20. Yes.
5:30.
But if I'm not doing anything
35.
here, 6:20, 6:30, then that means I have an agenda that I must wait and hang around.
So the work is the agenda.
But that day, no, pardon?
The work is the agenda.
Which work?
So if you are usually close at 5, and you're around 6:20, it's because you are doing work. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's because I have somewhere to go after 6, and so I don't want to go home and then come back.
I'm trying to help you.
I don't need your help. I don't need your help.
No, it's fine.
If I close at 5, I close at 5.
I think I've seen you here a couple of times beyond your closing time, and I'm not even trying to make this up.
Yeah, because maybe I have something to do, you're not done,
So
or you have somewhere to go.
All the time, I have an agenda. Are you?
Oh, of course.
Are you?
Of course.
Anyway, so
of course.
So you closed early than normal.
No, I did not close early. I closed at 5 something.
And why you actually everything I've said about your birthday, you're disputing it.
I'm not disputing anything.
I said that people were carrying your things for you.
Nobody carried anything for me.
So I'm telling a lie.
Yes.
I say.
Yes.
I'll bring the evidence.
Please do. I'll be waiting for it tomorrow on Sunday breakfast. I'll be waiting for it.
Did you go out on your birthday?
I did.
Where did you go?
You'll not drag me to this mud. No, they haven't paid me for advert, so I won't mention their name.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
so
but yes, I had a good time on my
birthday.
birthday.
Right?
Yes, all May borns, all May. The best month, you know.
Yeah.
Yours is coming up shortly. Hey.
Yeah, and I'm excited.
But you should be.
Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah, I'm excited.
On that note, the Blacksons drama series shows every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. right here on Channel 1 TV. We encourage you to join us, watch it, have a good laugh. It's about a family and all their shenanigans. And if you miss it on Thursday, it is repeated throughout the week right here on Channel 1 TV, except Mondays from Tuesdays at 3, Wednesdays 5:30, Sundays 4:30, Saturdays 7, Fridays 11:30. So Mondays and Thursdays, there are no repeats. Oh, actually shown on Thursdays. So Thursdays 7:30, then the repeats Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. It's only Monday that there is no repeat. The Blacksons is proudly a Channel 1 TV production. Which means that we wrote the script, we directed it, we cast the actors and actresses, and we put it together, produced, and everything.
Amazing.
Everything. Proudly sponsored by NASCO, Out Insecticide, Lizzie Shuttle, and Everpack. So don't forget to catch the Blacksons every Thursday right here on Channel 1 TV.
Amazing. Is it a good time to delve into the news?
No, we have the Wonder Space Show Season 2 happening today, right after the big issue here on Channel 1 TV. Today they're talking about the super plant. What is a super plant? I feel like all plants are super, but it looks as if they're talking about moringa and all its added benefits.
Are they calling moringa a super plant?
Yes. And if you want to know why moringa is a super plant, then definitely tune in at 12 p.m. Your kids will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. You'll learn something new today at 12 p.m. right after the big issue here on Channel 1 TV. The Wonder Space Show Season 2. And they're talking about, again, the super plant, which is moringa. If you want to know why, tune in at 12. Right.
Amazing.
We'll get straight into the papers. I'm holding the Mirror, Ghana's most popular weekend paper. I remember in my English class, my teacher would say Mirror, the Mirror. So the stories you'll find on the front page: live music, 5-star hotel dining, lucky dips at the Mirror Mother's Day, and that story is on page 3. Medina Market grapples with congestion after decades of growth. That story is on page 3 as well. Combining motherhood with corporate work, Justina Nelson's impact. And on the back page, the Mirror Sport Hearts face title defining test against Adriana. Black Princesses chase World Cup dream in Uganda. I had the Spectator, your weekend companion. Stories you'll find: beware of mosquito coil fumes. They can trigger cancer, asthma. Bridging gap in inclusive education. Dr. Emenefa Ekua Agbosu's mission. Honoring strength, love, sacrifice of Ghanaian mothers. That story is on page 7. And Spectator Sports, Black Starlets arrive in Morocco on under-17 AFCON mission. FA boss charges team to make Ghana proud. And there are pictures here on the back page.
I'll take you to the Daily Graphic weekend special big front page story. Go low on coffee intake if you want to get pregnant. and that's coming in from Ghana's leading fertility doctor, Dr. Edem Hiaji, who is the founder of the Leicester Hospital. And moving on to the back page, Ghana's under-17 AFCON Black Starlets return to reclaim Ghana's lost glory. Comes with a photograph of Coach Prosper Nate Ogum, who is the Black Starlets coach. Of course, concerns around the squad selection have become topical in recent days after the GFA put out the squad without adding the teams. And a lot of people are talking about that as well. The Daily Guide newspaper, big front page story. MPP appoints flag bearer aspirants to key committees. Story on page 3. In the Dubois trial, court admits 12 pre-signed checkbooks, 6 women grabbed for child trafficking, and 15 Medina drug lords nabbed. It comes along with a photograph of some of the seized exhibits. On the back page, Goldfields donates $5 million to GFA. Tickets go on sale for Wales Ghana friendly. Rooney questions Alexander Arnold's England omission. And these are the big stories as far as sports is concerned on the Daily Guide newspaper. If you have some online headlines, we could do that as well.
Yes. Let me go online to channel1newsonline.com, and stories you'll find. PDS probe, law firm, MP OBB denies wrongdoing, condemns arrest of legal team. Other stories you'll find on channel1newsonline.com. NIA urges staff to suspend strike, appeals for 2 weeks grace period. Frank Otre takes over as new Gridco chief executive.
Okay.
Also use party structures to settle grievances, not courts. MPP tells aggrieved aspirants, and criminal acts disguised as content creation will not be tolerated. That's according to the police. You have City Newsroom?
Yes, I do. And the City Newsroom is reporting MPOBB, and guess what that stands for? That's the Minka Premo Osei Bonsu and Bruce Kathleen and Partners law firm. And in the news, they are saying the arrest of PDS lawyers unlawful and intimidating. Moving on to some other story, Weja Children's Hospital. Our claims are fact-based, not defamatory. That's from the Health Ministry. Also, the Assembly investigates illegal dumping of expired beverages at Weja. In the Eastern region, partners killed in solo bike crash. Court stops MPP polling station elections in Bumprugu. Otto Addo did his best for Ghana. That's from Ghana football legend. But you're back on or no, that's still your back on or no. Yeah, Asamoah Gyan. Ghana to finance 2026-27 cocoa purchases with cedi-denominated commercial notes. And Energy Minister unveils 1,000 megawatts power expansion plan for Kumasi. And Asamoah Gyan in the news again. You know, he was on Channel 1 TV yesterday. The biggest sports interview to take place in a long time happened on World Cup Central with Gabi Ofe. And Asamoah Gyan said that the Panama game a must win for Black Stars. And on the local players issues, he said local players must earn Black Star spots through performance. Right? Kojo Opon Nkrumah named chair of MPP Policy Committee. And there's the full report on Charles Amisa's death probe, which will be later discussed on the big issue with Umaru Sanda Amadu later today. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm on GhanaWeekend.com. Stories you'll find on GhanaWeekend.com. TGMA's Regina Van Helve Godwin Number named red carpet host. And 27th TGMA's Afia endorses Wendy Shea for Artiste of the Year. A painting that hung above Epstein's desk surfaces on eBay for $25,000. And TGMA, it's an honor competing with Sarkodie and Medical. That's according to Kwesi Amewuga. Ben Bracco shares music and education journey on Footprints. One Love, anti-LGBTQ plus bill about profit, not morals. Ajetianan management reduces pressure on artists. What happens when your management are kalabuli? Katy Perry, Lisa, future lead 2026 World Cup opening show lineup. Okay.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds interesting because the World Cup song, I'm not feeling it. Kalika. That's what we are thinking. Yeah. But you know, every year there's like an official song.
No, EBE.
So it be Kakalika.
Sometimes.
So you're saying that?
No, should make like everybody should make.
Everyone should make, but ours is Kakalika.
Charlie, can you imagine Charlie produce Charlie scored a goal? No, you know what else? You know, because actually she tried. You know, I've seen. You know, I think a couple two did a really nice song.
We're waiting for. Is this Stone Boy who promised the World Cup song?
Charlie,
it not gonna be like Kakalika.
Kakalika. You know, the football sometimes you have to scare your opponents. You know, you have to put the fear of God in them.
But Kakalika, everybody's doing it around the world. How is it?
No, but they don't do it like. Did you see Asamajan's own?
Yeah.
Yeah, that way. Or Fatal Ishahaku. I'll tell you. So yeah, Charlie, that be the song. Forget everybody.
But
anyway.
Talking about the World Cup, Burna Boy and Shakira have teamed up for a FIFA World Cup 2026 song, Die Die. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well, but...
Is it, you know, which American artist? Is it Katy Perry?
Katy Perry. Mm-hmm.
No, that's like there's some Christmas American artist. All she does is just sing.
She just comes up on Christmas.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. You know, I feel like what Mariah Carey is to Christmas is what Shakira is to the World Cup. You know, she's gone silent in the immediate past edition, but like...
Beside 2010...
But she's been doing a lot of things football-wise, possibly because she dated like a very well-known football superstar, right? So she was in the space and knew what was happening. Waka Waka is arguably the biggest football song, you know, released. Every other World Cup song, I don't think hits the heights. Maybe Waving Flag, but that was also 2010.
Yeah, 2010 she did well.
Yeah,
2010,
but there were two songs. So there was Waving Flag by Kenan, and there was Waka Waka by Shakira, but that was so big.
Yeah.
Even the video was like so well done.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah. All right, more stories on GhanaWeekend.com. Channel 1 TV rewards top an episode with Mama winners. And yes, we had them here on our premises yesterday to receive their...
I think you should bring us the full story on
awards. That. I will. All right, let's go into some of the stories if you've opened.
I want to start with the big front page story on Daily Graphic Weekend Special. And this, go low on coffee intake if you want to get pregnant. Right, story on page 5. So a leading Ghanaian fertility expert has advised women who are addicted to coffee to reduce its intake if they want to get pregnant. The founder of the Leicester Hospital and Fertility Center, Dr. Edem Hiaji, who gave the advice, said it had been found that significant coffee intake in women could make it difficult for them to get pregnant. He added that men addicted to coffee could experience similar effects. Once the baby isn't coming, watch every single thing you do, he advised. Dr. Hiaji, who is also the immediate past president of the Fertility Society of Ghana, said this in a MEC Foundation Health Media Training organized online. Now, excerpt of the story says that the training was designed to benefit journalists in understanding the infertility issue in African communities and to learn the best media practices to cover such issues in order to raise awareness by following international standards of reporting and media ethics. It also highlighted the important role that journalists play to influence African communities to create a cultural shift to break the silence and be the voice of the voiceless in order to raise awareness on sensitive social and health issues. Dr. Hiaji also said other causes of infertility in South Africa, one of the regions with the highest burden of infertility included infections in the reproductive tract, which were commonly due to sexually transmitted infections, overweight, underweight, and poor diet. We know that the majority have the delivery by traditional birth attendants or in churches where non-steroidal delivery procedures are practiced. This results in very high pelvic infection and delivery and subsequent difficulty with pregnancy, leading to infertility. And it says that other infections like tuberculosis or schistosomiasis may damage both the individual or the tubes, leading to infertility. Then the practice of female genital mutilation, which sadly still occurs in developing countries, is usually associated with complications leading to infertility, he said. So it goes on and on and on and on, and even talks about the practice of safer sex and all of that, right? I would say that it's an important conversation, right? Yeah. So would be couples, and couples should take note, and if you need further you could go onto YouTube. You know, during our Effective Living series for the past couple of years, we've always had like fertility doctors, you know, or doctors who specialize in fertility issues come on the show and talk about, you know, family health planning, you know, the reproductive health and all of that. So you can go on YouTube, just search, what's the program again? We did it every Effective Living series. Effective Living series. Effective Living series, right? So it's
you know when I saw that picture, I thought it was our former president. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Mills.
Oh.
No? It doesn't look like him.
Oh, sir. But Charlie, why you carry the matter pass?
Oh, you say I should go and wear my glasses?
No, if I wear up. Charlie, make people bring their glasses there. No, what is this? How does Dr. Adam Hiaji? By the way, he's built really a fantastic, you know, and I think that, you know, we should celebrate people like this. I mean, yeah, it's private, it's meant to make money, it's meant to make profit, but when people build, you need to celebrate them, because building anything that lasts in this country is not easy, right? So shout outs to the Leicester Hospital. And the founder is Dr. Adam Hiaji, who apparently, according to Eno, looks like Atamils.
He kind of does.
I don't
You
see
don't
it
see it?
at all.
Really?
Please, it's not even
I'm
close.
sure he gets it all the time.
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think so. Please.
Guys, help me.
There's no guys matter. The man doesn't look like Atamils.
I see it. If you don't see it, I don't know. Maybe
To
you need
each
my glasses.
his own.
To each his own.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Again, free will.
Okay, good. Let me bring you that story on GhanaWeekend.com, where mothers were rewarded, or some mothers were rewarded, on an episode with Mama. And the story is by Sally Kweku. The story reads, the top 3 winners of Channel 1 TV's An Episode with Mama promotion have received an all-expenses-paid weekend getaway at the African Region Hotel ahead of the Mother's Day celebration on Sunday, May 10. The presentation was made on Friday by the head of events and partnerships at Channel 1 TV, City FM, Firma Edunyame. The prize packages included GTP cloths and gift bags from the way my eyes were looking at the tequila, I wanted to see what was inside those bags. But anyway, the first place winner received 5 GTP cloths, while the second and third place winners received 3 and 2 cloths respectively. Edith Ewell emerged winner after being nominated by her daughter, Catherine Ewell, who described her mother as a woman defined by sacrifice, forgiveness, and resilience. Mrs. Agnes Kwejuri placed second after her daughter, Mrs. Marian Kutsienyo, shared her story of raising 5 children following the death of their father. Madame Florence Safwa took third place after her son, Kwamino Usiyabwa, praised her determination in ensuring he completed his education despite severe financial difficulties after his father's business was demolished. And there are pictures. 7 other finalists also received gift hampers, GTP cloths, and gift bags from Takura. The other finalists include Margaret J. Mensah, nominated by her son, Mary Ashi, nominated by her son, Komla Mensah Ahiato, Ajoga Veronica Abena, nominated by her daughter, Mrs. Florence Efe Bainin, also nominated by her daughter, Madame Comfort, nominated by her son, and Matthew Hopi, Yalba Hopi, nominated by her daughter, and Aloji Rebecca, a disabled mother who applied for herself. And so
I'm so big on that.
that she wrote in her own story. She's celebrating herself.
Yes.
She's celebrating herself. She's been through a lot.
I'll blow my own trumpet.
Of course, if no one's going to blow it for me, I'm going to blow it myself.
You need to celebrate yourself.
I think he told me this, that this year, that is your your goal.
You see, I was saying 2 things, and I mentioned to Charles, you know, I was like, this is going to be hard on birthdays for people that matter to me. At the very least, I'll try and show up, right? Yeah, or like I'll show up because people have to be celebrated. It's not easy, you know. The life it's too hard already, you know. So you have to be there for people. But I realized that in being there for people, sometimes you're not there for yourself. You get on me. So you first celebrate yourself, Charlie. You don't even have an idea the depth to which I want to push this, right? So when I see people doing it, full support. Right. He said, no, me too, I deserve it. She won't wait for somebody to come and say that, oh, I've been a good mother. She said, no, me too, I do the thing. And rightfully so, she deserved it, and she's been celebrated.
She's been celebrated.
Yeah, so this year,
So
celebrate
this is
yourself.
how we celebrated our mothers on Channel 1 TV. I remember someone would say, you wouldn't do Mother's Day party.
Oh, every year, and how they spread me.
So this year we said, write in, tell us what your mom has done for you, the sacrifices and all of those things.
No, but on a real, shout out to Ghanaian mothers, right? Shout out really to Ghanaian mothers, and mother figures, right?
Yeah.
Like, if we expanded this, right, so many people could have come in to say so many amazing stories. And it's not even about whether you come from an affluent family or whether even people from rich households, right, they'll tell you like some of the sacrifices beyond money their mom, made for them.
Yeah.
So again, I've heard people say nobody can truly love you like the way your mom would do. And every time when we do some of these things, that kind of narrative is reinforced for me, because like there was one story where he said, Charlie, they were owing school fees, things were tough at home. The mother literally went to sell all her clothes she owned. And mothers and their clothes, the money still wasn't up to it, had to go into the school, go and beg, and avail herself for even menial jobs to be. So mothers really try. Mothers really try. Yeah.
Mothers are certainly amazing.
But fathers try more, but
Huh?
That is not the. That's not the.
Please, so don't bring
Anyway,
yourself.
so yeah.
Please, we haven't finished the segment. Hold on.
Ghanaian fathers.
They
let me
say
say.
the Catholic bishops have slammed the Carnival Kingdom Festival, and that story, that story is in the Spectator. And this whole week in the newsroom, we have spoken about this topic: that how come the carnival, the carnival was seen by the bishops, and we in the whole newsroom, no one knew that there was a carnival, a 5-day event.
Let's help our viewers. So when we say the Kingdom Carnival,
Carnival, yeah.
To be fair, Kingdom Carnival sounds like a very Christian program.
Yes, it does.
So it could mean that
it was
maybe
Carnival Kingdom, Carnival Kingdom.
Either way.
Yeah, Carnival
Either
Kingdom.
way, once there's
K.
kingdom inside, you know what it means. So it could mean that
in our part of the world,
yes,
kingdom would reference like heaven, churchy
exactly.
stuff. Yeah.
So it could mean that the revered Catholic bishops saw it as a Christian program and thought, same. I'm not thinking for them. I'm only suggesting
what might have happened.
What might have happened. So and again, even if it's not the case, they hold every right to comment on what happens in this country. So fair enough. So just to explain to our viewers all what this is about, what's the Kingdom Carnival?
So my own words are from the script, because I'm not come to search for what it was, but a bit of the story.
Okay, read a story. I'm sure it'll give us some
I'm sure it'll
clarity.
be in it. So a bit of the story reads, what was supposed to give another dimension to Ghana's growing creative industry has ignited the anger of a section of the clergy, championing the call for an investigation into how lawbreakers enjoyed police protection. Is the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference, who described the maiden Carnival Kingdom Festival on April 22 to 28 as an eyesore. In the view of the conference, the provision of police protection for acts that breach the criminal code represents a serious failure of official duty. The event turned parts of the city of Accra into an ultimate soca paradise, as carnival enthusiasts from around the world joined Ghanaians for an unforgettable fusion of lively music, epic parties, and deep cultural connection. Organizers of the event described the Carnival Kingdom Festival as not just another destination event, but a bold new premium experience that redefines what it means to celebrate. At its core, it's about reconnecting with the motherland, bringing carnival culture back to the place where its spirit was born. From the rhythmic heartbeat of the drums to the colors of mothers, this is a return to source, a celebration of heritage, and a unifying call to joy. But in the eyes of the bishops, what was seen and paraded on the streets was sacrilege, denigrating our values as a nation, and breached the laws of our land. CF Section 278 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29. In response, its widely publicized statement took note of the public nudity at the festival, during which participants received police protection. The statement, signed by Most Reverend Matthew Kwesi Jemfi, Bishop of Sunyani and President of the conference, demanded for investigation and unequivocally condemned the act of public nudity. We call for immediate investigation into the role of state institutions and the importation of foreign cultural practices. The presence of police protection for participants raises serious questions about official oversight, and the story goes on and on and on, and so you can pick The Spectator and read it. So the Carnival Kingdom, you know, I don't know if you've seen, but I'm sure you have, Caribbean soca. So the Caribbean, I know they do it, Trinidad and Tobago. You know, it hops from island to island, Jamaica,
So like half naked
Barbados,
women and men on the streets.
on the streets in fancy outfits, glittered up, dancing, you know,
But it's
and
not like
having
they
the
were
time of their
completely
lives.
naked.
No.
So they're like half naked of a sort. Or exposed.
Exposed, not naked. Exposed, because I mean, well, I mean, you wear what you're comfortable with, right? And so maybe the dancing and all of that questionable.
You know, in the UK they have the Notting Hill Festival. Is it like that or more than that?
More
than that.
More
So
than
what
that.
did they do? Like, were they gathered or it was a procession?
I'm not too sure. I didn't see this one. I only saw videos on Instagram where they were static at one place and they were gyrating and dancing and having fun.
Do we know when this happened?
April
Wow.
22 to 28. 5 days, we missed out. We didn't know about it.
But was it really popular, right? Because
I'm not too sure.
Up until the
it
Catholic
was
Bishop's
publicized.
statement, I don't
I
think a
hadn't
lot of
heard
people,
about it. A lot of people
but
hadn't
I've heard
heard
of people
about
also say that in certain circles,
It was popular.
on TikTok particularly, and YouTube,
TikTok
it was quite popular. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes, right? And I don't know what who the Catholic bishops are directing this to. They don't want the police to act. They don't want law enforcement. They don't want the chieftaincy ministry or cultural ministry. I don't know what they really want to seek with this, right? I've heard people argue that this is basically another case of, your right to swing your fist ends where my nose starts, right? Essentially saying that where your right begins, another one ends.
Yeah.
Raising concerns around social coexistence and all of that. But they are saying that it flouts the laws around public decency, and that this is not our culture to be half naked on the streets and doing stuff like that.
They're calling for a thorough, impartial investigation with public findings, a review of permit processes with clear decency guidelines, and an inquiry into why police protection was provided, and a national dialogue on limits of cultural expression in public spaces. So that's what they're calling
So,
for.
like I'm saying, where your right ends, my right begins. People have the liberty to do what they want to do in this country, but of course there are laws here. I've heard people argue that, see, if we choose, there's also freedom of association, right? But we need to be clear on what the laws on, public gatherings are. And we are being told that the police were there to offer security, right?
Yeah.
So it means that to an extent, the police were informed about this. I have not heard anything from the organizers of the Kingdom Carnival. They've not even spoken. From our team on the entertainment decks, they say that they came into the country, organized it with their own people, and just left. So it's not like they are dealing with any, but the point is that you can't do something like that without some authorities getting to know about it. So we need a lot more clarity.
Yeah.
Right? But we have to be careful that we don't pushing for what we consider to be Ghanaian values and cultural, norms. We don't trample on the rights and the freedoms of other people. Like I said, people are free to socialize. People are free to form associations of their choice. People are free to even have these kinds of parties. Of course, if it gets to a certain level where it flies in the face of the law, questions would have to be asked. So we'll be following the Catholic bishop very keenly. I think that they've been a very strong moral voice in the country, speaking very strongly on issues that affect all of us, like corruption, like the Galamsey menace, for example. Recently we saw them speak on it. They have their views on LGBT and all of the family values bill and all of that. But generally, you need strong institutions like that who are not at the behest of politicians to speak truth to power. So we want to commend them. and they've done that in times past. You know, they have this circular they issue every year or every quarter after their meeting where they take on national issues, right? So they play an important role in our social makeup, and we want them to continue that while we also allow law enforcement and the police to, you know, by all of this, and we need to be careful around making sure that our expectations do not trample on the rights of other people, right? Because we want a country that there's a lot of social coexistence, you know, there's a lot of, you know, mutual respect as far as the sensibilities of other groups are involved. So we'll see how this goes. But Charlie, yes, the boys won't enter the thing, you know, boys won't go the thing.
And the thing is ended.
Yeah, but they go do another one. Or now the statement is...
I don't know, but we'll keep our ears to the ground because for some reason, I've always said that one day I'll go to the Caribbean to experience it. So if it has been brought to my home country, I hope I hope that my Reverend Father isn't listening to me.
I will call Poplio.
Hey, Sunday, come and meet me in church.
Papa C is marking 1 year of his reign as Pope. You want to go for soca.
How to experience it's someone's culture, it's someone's heritage.
Communion from Pope Texan. He's not a Pope. Cardinal.
No, Cardinal.
Yeah,
Cardinal Texan. It was a rosary.
You are doing soca.
It was a rosary.
I hear you.
I to experience someone's culture, like they come here to experience our culture and heritage.
Because my friends in the UK, for example, were telling me about the Notting Hill, right? Where I won't say debauchery because I've not seen it myself, but you know, a lot of things go on where there's a lot of like heavy drinking, there's a lot of like fun engagements, also pleasure engagements, right? Sometimes in the open, right? But that's all, you know, we need to admit that all of that is to an extent quite alien to us.
To us?
Yeah. Is it? What do we do here that is similar? We do a boachero. They go catch deer, they put a deer.
Well, after that boachero and the carnivals on the street, like the brass band, what do you call that thing?
Ankos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one they're not like half naked and stuff.
No, I'm not saying they're half naked, but I'm saying the things that happen on the side, you do not see it, you do not know. Yeah. There's drinking happening.
I didn't see. So I can't. But this one you're seeing it, like people are dirty. People are humping each other and stuff, you know.
But isn't it similar to what happens in a club or at a bar or
but it is
at
not
a street
in the public
pub?
daylight. You see, like...
Oh, so you're talking about day. So if it's night, it's different. It's not the same thing.
It's not in the public view.
What are you saying?
No. When it happens in a club or it happens somewhere else, it is not thrown in your face. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Have you seen anybody half naked in a club doing something? There's some privacy usually, or a reasonable expectation of privacy at this place. But you know, this one is on the street too. You know, if children are playing by, they can see everything happening.
So your issue is that day and night. So if it's night, it's kind of okay.
That's not the point. It is more, there's a certain level of control in a club or in a pub as against on the street. Right? That is why we say that, for example, we need to alert the police. Of course, there are some regulatory approvals you need to go through to set up a club or a spot or something. But when it's done publicly in the full glare of everybody, the control systems are different, right? So, again, a lot can happen. They are talking about traffic situations here. They are talking about so many other things. So you need to ensure that you have all of those control systems in place, right? And if that wasn't done, then there's a problem. But we are being told the police was there, so you want to assume that
all of those checks
all
were
of
done.
Those things were done, right? And that they didn't breach the law in that regard. But I mean,
so I don't agree with you. Public news, whether in the dark or in the day,
is it the Catholic Church you don't? Is it the Catholic bishops you don't agree with?
No. You saying that if it's in some corner somewhere, it's fine.
No,
but if it's
clubbing culture has existed in this country, possibly from the early 80s, 90s, 2000s, possibly peaked in the 2000s, right? with boomerang and all
It
of those.
hasn't, it hasn't peaked though. I tell you, go and sit down with your mother and hear what they were doing back in the day.
So I'm like, it's from the early 80s or 90s.
It is what you have seen that you're saying it
No
peaked.
problem.
What's that?
By the 2000s, you knew that like it became a thing.
Disco.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't guarantee.
Yeah, but I'm saying that we don't see, we don't even look, we didn't see that kind of nudity in the clubs.
Right.
I stand to be corrected.
Okay, there's a.
Is there a stripper club in this
Someone
country?
says, "What is Catholic bishops also saying about bikinis at the beach?" Oh, Akwesi.
So that's different.
Akwesi
That's more
Zamadina.
like even your point, right?
That's yeah, because I'm saying but I'm not even talking about the bishops. Is you saying if it's in the day and in the full glare of people? But I'm saying the same thing happens in clubs. The same thing happens when we're doing street carnivals.
I don't think that. No, it's not true. Street carnival, which people wear bikini and walk in the streets in Ghana here? Oh, please.
It doesn't have to be bikini, but they wear, micro mini shorts, like literally under their butt with their butt cheeks
Sexually
showing.
explicit stuff.
Oh, Jude, come on.
I don't know.
This is not we may not have seen what they wore, but we wear similar things.
I've seen it too, and it wasn't easy. But I think the argument or the point really I have to make very forcefully is that, my right to swing my fist, right? It ends where your nose begins. If I swing my fist and it hits your nose, then there's a problem. Mm-hmm. So we all have freedoms, we all have rights, and we need to be careful not to trample on each other. So it's a very delicate thing.
Situation. Well, we live to see what will happen with that. We hope you enjoyed the news review. When we come back, we have one of our most favorite segments of the show, What's Happening?
Turn up your sound experience with the We Hear speakers by Lovi. From the sleek We Hear 1 to the powerful We Hear 2. And now the premium We Hear Pro. Fully endorsed by Kylian Mbappe. This is not just a speaker, it's a flexible, high-performance outdoor Bluetooth speaker built to bring your music to life anywhere. With up to 100 watts of music power, you get bold, immersive sound wherever you go. All available in stylish standout colors. Now the good news. From April 20th to May 20th, grab yours at a special discounted price. The We Hear 1 now at 400 Ghana cedis. The We Hear 2 at 900 Ghana cedis. And the premium We Hear Pro now at 3,800 Ghana cedis. Don't miss out. Call 020-195-7739 or pick up at the Atlantic Towers. You can also grab yours at Orange FM Kumasi, Plus FM or 3 Music TV in Accra. Number 12 Afunya Street at Belengpe. Don't miss out on this special discounted offer. It's the We Hear promo powered by Lovi. We Hear, feel the power, hear the difference.
Your health is in your hands, but at some point, it passes on to us. At Mintuba Hospital and Coloproctology Center, we believe that quality healthcare isn't a privilege, it's a right. Equipped with cutting-edge technology, we are fully prepared to effectively deal with all colorectal and proctological conditions. Our team of highly skilled doctors, surgeons, and nurses are renowned for their expertise in minimally invasive and painless laser, ligature, and longoproctological surgery. We are committed to providing a wide range of services to meet the diverse needs of our patients. Mintuba Hospital, your health is our priority. Visit Mintuba Hospital today or call us at 0244 581 541 or 0271 054 204. Mintuba Hospital, in to serve a peculiar health need.
Welcome back. Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Jude Duncan, and Osafo is here with me as well. It's now time for the What's Happening segment. Basically, a quick reminder of all the exciting events happening near you, and also to give you an idea of what you do in case you have some spare time, you want to pass through some events that, you know, would be putting together activities that align with your hobbies and your fun things to do, really. So, yeah, I know.
Yes. Let's start with the African Rooted Wellness Club.
Africa Rooted Wellness Club. Yeah, some way.
Why is it some way?
Some way. Is that Hamamat?
Yeah, that's Hamamat.
All right, cool. So there's clearly an AI generated picture, but that's fine. So they are dancing, they are learning, they are healing, and they are connecting. Charlie, yeah, so
African Rooted.
Like, what are you healing from? What should you be injured from or hurt by so you come and he be healed here? But healing,
but healing could be anything, and it could be mentally, physically.
Unless like
what?
Apostle Nyamiche or Ajinasari or
no,
Dark Mills.
It doesn't always have to be that way. Sometimes you just need rest.
In Kuto and go and heal.
Sometimes you just need to drink water.
So they should say rest. They shouldn't say heal. But anyway, so they are dancing, they are learning, they are healing, and they are connecting.
They're connecting, yes. At the Kukua Fitness, so that's what, come dance, learn, heal, and connect with Hamamat and the Kukua Fitness Guinean mother and daughter team. Sounds fun. Bring your mom, your auntie, your cousin, your sister for an unforgettable afternoon of joy, sisterhood, and release.
Do you feel like we are getting more woke in this country?
Yep.
You really think so?
Yeah. I'll
come back to this question at that time.
Which at that time? In 10 years?
You know, like you were telling me something about how people are setting up spaces for you to just come and shout and go.
Yeah.
Like...
and come and hit stuff. Rage rooms, you know.
And
it was such a foreign concept for you.
Why do you think that going to pay money to go to a place to shout and break bottles is... No, you need a counselor. You need a therapist.
Yeah, but they're expensive as compared to going to scream your rage out.
You're not going to the right places, you know. So I don't know.
See, sometimes you just want to scream.
I'm not serious.
So instead of screaming, we're saying, come.
When they will start watching the movies, then, you
know. They will do all manner and sorts of things.
Yeah, you know, because I was really accosted. I was like, you didn't know this? Like, why are you against this? I'm like, no, that's not the best way to deal with.
There's a rage room in Ghana.
But that's not the best way to deal with issues.
Hit stuff, throw stuff around.
What if you hurt yourself?
No, you're fully
controlled.
No, yeah, you're fully covered from head to toe, protective gear. So as you're hitting, there's no way you're gonna hurt.
And what? Yourself. Take your teeth.
Yeah. You feel a certain sense of, calm, a certain sense of release. You're done. And then you go and sit down, and then maybe now you'll have a clear mind and the path to take. Because see, people have a feeling that if I come and talk to you about my issues, the next thing I know, you're sitting with someone else discussing it. You might not necessarily mention, an innocent.
Not if you go to a professional.
Well, true, but the professionals are expensive. Not everybody can afford to go to a professional. And you can't just go once. Do you get it? You can't just go once. You have to go periodically to make sure that you get to the bottom of what is happening in your head or in your life.
This is not to say that I don't believe people are going through very difficult moments, right? Life can be really tough sometimes for some people, and everybody reacts differently. So yeah. I get it. I think there are more appropriate channels, so we'll see. But Charlie, come and heal. You know anything.
3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
That's 3 hours. But to be fair, this is not like...
What do you mean by broken heart? No, this is not broken heart.
No, but it also can be medicinal.
Why not? Dance can be medicinal.
No, the healing aspect.
The Korea is medicinal. Have you?
No, but like some kind of medical condition. Like, we have to
No,
be
no,
clear.
no, no, no.
So it
I
is
don't
just
think this
mental
is
healing.
Yes, mental and physical healing,
Yeah,
as
you
in
have
like
to specify before somebody goes there
massages with
some complications.
Oh no.
Anyway, so Africa Rooted Wellness Club, wish them well. It's a Mother's Day weekend. If your mom is a lover of everything natural, right? As far as what I should share butter,
all of those
and
things.
all of that is concerned, please, you know what to do. Where's the location?
It is happening at the Golden Dew Hotel today, actually, 12 p.m.
Hamamat is an amazing young lady, right?
And Sunday is 12
I saw
p.m.
her
as
video
well.
at the Crow Business Forum where she was pitching to the president. You can clearly tell that she's ready. She understands what she's doing. She's putting the country on the map. And these are the people I think we should support, right? Because if she does well,
do you know
a
people
whole
didn't
industry
even know
is
there was
improved.
a shea butter museum until...
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't?
Until Speed came to town,
Until
right?
Speed came.
Yeah, I only even come and sit here and pretend like I knew. I didn't know.
Oh,
In fact,
okay.
apparently they even have shea butter ice cream now.
Yeah.
And she's also spearheading that. So, see, my point is that when this does well, it's a whole chain.
Yeah.
So we need to support this. And that is why we are talking about it.
Yes,
this on the show today.
Support it.
But they're still doing the massage.
Yeah. It's booked till... Okay, it was booked till Easter, so I don't know. You can check the website and see whether it's still booked. I'm sure it probably is, because last time I saw a video of Speed, he was describing his experience to someone, and he's like, I'll take you to Ghana.
Interesting.
And he mentioned his name. My name is now Berman Kojo, something. And then he's going to take him to Ghana to experience it, because it was amazing.
Sounds very interesting.
So, yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, we have the 27th TGMA. Let me ask you the big question. Who do you think is going to win Artiste of the Year?
No, cool down.
I say cool down.
I mean, who do you think the front runners are? And I'm sure I'm throwing this back to you. There's medical,
why are you
right?
being Ghanaian about the question?
No, that's why I apologized. Because I'm not, for the first time, I'm not really clear. Last year I was so convinced it had to be King Promise.
Yeah.
Rightly so. And he did win. This year,
I
I'm not
honestly think this year, Blacko.
I think they should just give to Sarkodie to appease him for all the years he probably should have won and didn't win.
Masa. What do you mean?
Sarkodie is an all-time GOAT. I don't think we've celebrated him enough. Maybe this could be like his bow out, from actively, because he's done some work, right?
So you think this should be like a compensation for him to go?
Yeah, because there's no real clear winner.
I mean, I think Blacko should. Blacko, or don't give it to a Dinah. So Blacko.
What was Dinah Hamilton's? Is it like the show she's played or her music? Which song has she released? Every time the artist of the year, you have like one major. Okay, so her higher song, I'm being told. Was it that big?
Mm-hmm.
Higher.
Yeah.
The one she featured on Miracle.
But I want to the
Dinah Hamilton, I listened to her more than it.
Because I know she's on your playlist.
Yeah, she's on my playlist.
Top 5 or
but
so.
But I'm asking if the song is that big. That's the question. Which Blacko song is in contention this year? His album, right?
Yeah. Blacko's songs in the doors.
Yeah, the album was quite big. And Sarkodie played a lot of shows.
Which Sarkodie song?
Sarkodie, he has quite a number.
And then Medical?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Jude, really, you of all people are stuck on picking.
Is Kakalika part of the songs this year or next year?
I'm not sure. I am.
Do you know the most popular songs category? Let me check it.
Let's check.
But honestly, it'll probably be Black Sheriff again, right? But I don't know whether he's done enough work to be a clear-cut winner. I don't know what you make of it.
I don't know. I think he deserves it because he's done a lot. His songs have. I feel like everybody's singing Blacko's song. The fact that they can sing it from A to Z is through.
But to be fair, Medical has also done a lot of work. The shoulder song was really big.
Yeah.
So I have the list of the nominees now. Yeah. A minute.
TGMAs. So it's happening. Oh, really? It's happening at the Accra International Conference Center.
You know they changed the venue.
Actually, the Grand Arena.
Yeah, initially changed the venue from Labadi or so.
I think it was supposed to happen at the Palms.
Yeah.
It's supposed to happen, but at the Palms.
And they changed it to?
And they changed it to the Grand Arena, which is within the Accra International Conference Center. So that same space. Today, from you have said 7 p.m. Let your 7 p.m. be 7 p.m. Because I don't understand why at 1 a.m. we are still watching TG. We are still watching Tajaima. Why?
You're still watching what?
Tajaima.
You can't do that to a colleague, a senior colleague of this profession.
We're still watching TGMA.
So the artist of the year,
Why?
right, is Black Sherry Medical, Stoneboy, Wendy Shea, Sarkodie, Dinah Hamilton. I'm looking for the best or most popular song, right? I can't seem to find the most popular song, so that's fine. But usually the person who wins the most popular song is most likely to win the artist of the year, because then it means that, like, you know, you are the one whose song has gone into many homes, right, in terms of popularity. So we'll see. I don't think it's clear this year. I really don't think so. 2 years ago, Black Sherry won, right? Before King Promise. Was it Kiddy?
I don't remember who won.
Yeah, no, you have to realize. Yeah, but you know, like when King Promise won, it was clear. People were like, "Oh, Stoneboy," you know, but like everybody felt like it was for King Promise. So we'll see how this goes as well again.
I hope this year they start on time, so that they can end on time. And I know last year they came to make the should I say excuse or tell us that if they start on time with nobody in there, then it defeats the purpose of the awards. But also remember
but Ghanaians
that
too, sometimes we don't try. We go to these things very late.
it's because of we'll say Ghana man time, but I really honestly feel that.
Have you passed by the U.S. Embassy at 6 o'clock before?
Yeah, they are there.
Yeah, so what I tell you.
The appointment is at 7.
So what I
they
tell
are
you.
there.
You know,
so
it's
either we don't respect time or we don't respect whoever is organizing something. But if you make the effort, you will be there. Because I know that, and today in Nigeria, they're doing their own, the AMVCAs. They will start the red carpet at, is it 5:30? They'll be done by 7. 7, the thing starts. By 9:30, they are done. 10 o'clock, they're having their after party. And for years, they have always been on time. I don't even know why, for the past couple of years, they've always been organizing on the same day as the TGMAs. But honestly, please, let's start on time so that some of us can sleep and come to work.
Again, free will.
Oh, wow.
Free will.
So that I can get something to say when I come and sit here. Or you say I should sleep and tomorrow read the papers.
If you can't organize your thing yourself, I don't think you are worth being discussed.
No, but honestly, let's do better with time as a country, like in general. And I must commend the president. I must commend the president because he's always on time. You remember last year when the marathon, he was there on time.
Yeah, he said I was sleeping or his wife came to ginger him. Oh, Charlie. Oh. His Excellency.
He was there on time at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. he was there on time. It was the organizers who were a bit late.
Saturday after a very long week.
After a very long week, he still made it on time. And so I think we need to respect time as a country. If you respect the person you're meeting or the event you're going to, you'll show up on time. It's as simple as that. To be honest, me, I hate waiting, so
we wish that
I try not to make people
wait. We wish
wait.
the artists well. We wish them really well.
All of them.
Yeah.
I can imagine the prep that's going in, the jitters that are going to be in your stomach, wondering whether this is your year or not. But what does this come with, aside the plaque? Like any monetary gains or just the recognition?
Beyond the recognition, there should be something, right? I don't know. I mean, so for some of the very new artists, you know, they're able to sign like record deals. You know, there's also like the unspoken exposure this gives your craft, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you're nominated alone means that, you know, you are being recognized. So for the big artists, right? They're not the artist of the year category. I don't think they need any kind of financial support or any financial reward rather from this, because they are really self-made, right? But a further, so it brings other things. So if you're artist of the year, now brands look at you different, you know.
Yeah,
so
but I feel that aside from that, the brands that are on board should be able to give
like
something.
how much can you give?
It doesn't have to be.
If they play a show somewhere, they probably will make 10 times that amount. They don't need it, but the recognition is what fuels their craft. So when they're able to say, "Oh, I'm nominated for Artist of the Year," or "I'm Artist of the Year," you know, like people want to work with you.
Maybe
and the ripple effect is
brand
more.
Ambassador for 3 months.
Tell you what.
Telecel brand ambassador.
The last time, Charlie, don't let me go there. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, so the TJMAs is happening tonight at 7 p.m. So let's go enjoy this prestigious award ceremony. It's for all of us. Night of music. Promises to be fun at the Grand Arena, and definitely going to be something big. Right, Mother's Day celebration. We definitely can't forget our mothers. And this one is happening at the Trust Sports Emporium. And it's a platform to celebrate our mothers. Someone in the newsroom was saying that, but why do we have a special day to celebrate mothers? Like, we celebrate them every day. Why do we need a special day to celebrate your mother? And I was like, I don't want Bokwa now. I said, Charlie, I've sent to my mom's sisters, and all the mother figures in his life, because you can't do one and leave the rest.
That's true.
Well, so yes, this is happening at the Trust Sports Emporium here in Accra, the Kolebu traffic light. There's going to be a buffet, music, a massage. Oh, the massage will be booked for a different date. Okay. And there's going to be comedy as well. So you can take mom there at 600 Ghana cedis. And it's happening tomorrow, Sunday, at 2 p.m.
All right. So we want to use this occasion to say Happy Mother's Day to all our lovely moms out there. We see your sacrifices and hope that this year, you know, we can turn up for them. You know, let's show them some love, really, because they absolutely deserve every bit of it. We'll take a quick break. When we are back, there's more on Breakfast Daily Weekend. Don't go away.
Watching DSTV means getting the TV you love, but staying connected means getting something extra. Stunning. Extra matches, extra dramas, the best local and the world's biggest. Extra laughter, music, movies, and extra vim.
I love it.
Just stay connected or reconnect and get upgraded to the next higher package at no extra cost. Charlie, we got you. Keep watching. Get more with DSTV.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kale Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use none other than Kale Charcoal Toothpaste. Kale Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo kendini ehu behia se metwa sapapade to ama me manfo Kale Charcoal's natural ingredients eno ene bo me se ho ban e ma ne sren ne sanso mama hotoso e wo bedwam.
Kale Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kale Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kale, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Turn up your sound experience with the We Hear speakers by Lovi. From the sleek We Hear 1 to the powerful We Hear 2. And now the premium We Hear Pro. Fully endorsed by Kylian Mbappe. This is not just a speaker, it's a flexible, high-performance outdoor Bluetooth speaker built to bring your music to life anywhere. With up to 100 watts of music power, you get bold, immersive sound wherever you go. All available in stylish standout colors. Now the good news. From April 20th to May 20th, grab yours at a special discounted price. The We Hear 1 now at 400 Ghana cedis. The We Hear 2 at 900 Ghana cedis. And the premium We Hear Pro now as 3,800 Ghana cedis. Don't miss out. Call 020-195-7739 or pick up at the Atlantic Towers. You can also grab yours at Orange FM Kumasi, Plus FM or 3 Music TV in Accra. Number 12 Afunya Street at Belengpe. Don't miss out on this special discounted offer. It's the We Hear promo powered by Lovi. We Hear, feel the power, hear the difference.
You're welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily Weekend right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Eno Safo, and Jude Duncan. Salom is in the house, and she is the manager and founder of Ascento Projects Limited, and it's always a pleasure to have her join us in studio. We're talking furniture size mistake, how oversized and undersized pieces ruin your space. It's making me think about my wardrobe, no? It
is too big for the room.
It is too big. But you see, back in the day, no, when I was building, Jude, shut up.
Jude, why are you laughing?
Because he's coming to tell a story, a non-existent story. So let me tell my own story. See, back in the day when they were building, they used to build these huge furniture for no reason. Like there's a room and then there's some huge wardrobe.
Yes.
And the wardrobe has, like, the space in the wardrobe does not match how big it is.
It's true.
I didn't know my answer.
It's true. That is very common with that, especially when it comes to closets and wardrobes.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, but they forget how it is going to be used.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So you have a very big wardrobe, but on your mankom, yes, you're not able to. Probably they just didn't consider how you're going to arrange your things in them. How many things can fit inside?
Yeah.
Do you get it? It's either they made provision for only racks, so you can just hang. Now you can't even fold. So where do you put the rest of your things?
Yeah.
Do you get it? Or they actually the proportion. You know, there are some people who prefer to hang everything.
All their stuff.
Yes. Others are also very good with folding. I'm not.
Salon, there are videos. Salon, this one, there are excuses. There are videos on Instagram and how to fold.
Okay. Let me say, I don't like folding.
The only thing I don't know how to fold is men's shirts. I never get it right.
Yes, it's true.
I never get it
really?
right.
Yeah. But that's because you're a man.
Even my own shirt, I can't get it right. Like when it comes to shirts, I'm terrible.
We seem to have too many instances of some of these issues with furniture.
Yeah.
Right, furniture here in the home or anywhere. Looking at those items in the house or in the space that are meant to support human activities, right? So from seating to bed to relaxing to storage. So seating, we are looking at sofa, chairs, of whether office chairs or home chairs or sofa. Now tables, we're looking at desks, dining tables, coffee tables, side tables, whatever, and then storage, wardrobes, cabinets, whatever. Kitchen cabinets, consoles, anything that's meant for storage. We seem to not to, most of the time, sometimes it's not usually the design per se, but then the proportion. You see, one thing about design, I usually tell my students, is one of the things I keep hitting on, right? scale and proportion. Everything you are bringing into the space should be proportional to how big your or small your space is.
Right.
You don't just go out and buy a wardrobe without considering my room is small or big. Do you get it? If you do that, you end up bringing it, you have a wardrobe, but it's actually not fitting the space. It's either too tiny for the room or too big for the space. Yes, that's one of the things you see there. One of the reasons why, as a designer, as a professional, you don't just buy things randomly. Everything you are buying should come with measurement.
Right.
You have to learn how to measure by heart. That's one of the things you see. You see. Because if I have this size of a living area, one, you have to consider the fact that we need a space to sit. And after sitting, we need space to move. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Around. That's what we call circulation. Because you don't just go and buy furniture just because this is the side of the room and then the furniture actually is fitting the entire space. Now, where do you walk?
Yeah.
Do you get it? Where do you walk? Remember, the kitchen entrance is here, bedroom is here. It means you have to be moving about a lot. So you buy a sofa that is exactly fitting the size of the room, and then now, when it comes to walking about, it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem. It means it's that you didn't consider the space you have. The sofa is oversized. The sofa is oversized, right? Do you get it? Now, sometimes too, there are instances where the sofa is oversized. It's either oversized or you open the door and it is hitting sofa. You pass here, you are walking and you can't walk comfortably, right? You can't walk. Ideally, in a standard space, the minimum space you should leave for movement, either between this table and this sofa, it shouldn't be anything less than 90 cm for one person to be able to move about comfortably. Do you get it? If it's a bigger space or it's a large family with too many people moving about, then it means that has to increase. If not, you won't feel. You either have to slant, or you'll be hitting so far. Anytime you get up to move, yes, you can't move comfortably without touching something.
Yeah.
It means you didn't consider the proportion of the space and movement around there. Do you get it?
From your professional experience, what would you advise, right? Inbuilt furniture or the one that is just brought in? And I'm referring to, like, for example, dressing mirror, wardrobes. Some even have like TV frames and all of that. Some of them like is stuck in the wall in a way. Others are like bought or literally made. What would you advise?
So I think talk of those kind of options. Yes, they are optional. Actually, depends on what you prefer. However, when they are inbuilt furniture like the TV units that are actually built on the walls, or wardrobes or closets or dressers that are inbuilt into the space, most of the time are some of the easiest ways to solve space, to actually make way for an extra space. So you have a very tiny space. You either have a big space. You either have the option to put a console down and then a TV on top of it. Do you get it? But remember that is also taking space. So if you put it on the wall rather, with a built-in design, whatever, that means now you have enough space on the floor to move about. Do you get it? Same applies to the wardrobes and the dressers and all those inbuilt. Most of the time, they're just ways of saving space. However, as time goes on, it has also become like more like a design trend. Do you get it? Sometimes people just follow some of these things without thinking about the reasons behind them. Just because it is trending, let me do some. Do you get it? Let me do some. Same way, you see, we've gotten to the point where in architecture, we're doing more vertical structures. Everything has to be going up because the land space is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller.
So I went to a land with a friend. I'm like, are you going to pay how much for this again? Because in my mind it looked small. It's like, oh, but you see now we build
maximize.
Exactly, a quarter plot.
But for me it looks so small. I'm like, what are you going to use this land for?
You come back to meet and you realize it's be utilized very well.
Rebecca, can you be told you?
So which people are responsible for like setting up the spaces, right? So if I built my house or I bought a house and I needed to decide on the kind of furniture, who do I speak to? Like, go and look for some
Speak to an interior designer. That is the work of a designer. That is the work of a designer. You know, most of the time, a lot of people would consult, rather speak to a carpenter. Do you get it? There are differences. I'm not saying you shouldn't involve a carpenter in these kind of things. The carpenter, most of the time, is very trained to execute, to actually produce and fabricate. Do you get it? Although there are some who actually have a design knowledge, who actually know how to design, the designer is the one who has the vision of how the end space is going to look like.
Bringing it into life.
Exactly. So the designer would then employ the services of the carpenter to help fabricate and produce.
The joinery, right?
Joinery, yes.
Joinery.
Yes.
We have to make the Gen Zs a part of this joinery.
Why should I say the Gen Zs don't know who a carpenter is, really?
Carpenter.
No.
It's
true.
Joinery.
He's right. Joinery.
Joinery. Okay.
Yes.
What work does your father do? My father is into joinery.
Joinery.
Okay.
Charlie, what are you telling
Joinery. There's also millwork. Also the same as carpentry and cabinet work.
Charlie.
So the carpenter comes in here, do you get it? But like I said, the designer has already has a vision right from construction that this is how the room or the space is going to look like. With this measurements, this design, this blah, blah, blah coordination. And then employ the services of the joiner to help fabricate. Do you get it? To help fabricate them or produce them, right? So again, both of them are going to work together. So first, speak to a designer, a professional. Then definitely because a lot of the time, those people do not have that design knowledge. A lot of them are not trained as designers and architects. Do you get it? So definitely, I'm not saying the carpenter say, please join me.
Yeah, I get you. Wow. So
anyway,
usually when we talk about oversized furniture, it's like beds,
oversized cupboard,
wardrobes.
Oversized dining table. People actually, you have a very tiny dining area, but then most of the time people only look at the table. How big the table is. I want a 10-seater dining table. Please remember your space is not big enough for a dining table, because after bringing in the table, remember there are going to be 10 chairs around it. And the 10 chairs, remember, how you see most people, when they are buying the dining set, all they look at is the table and the chairs, so far as it will fit there. Forgetting that if I'm coming to sit down, I will still need space. I need to pull it out before I can sit. So you buy them, you bring it inside, and it fits perfectly. But you forget that now, so
they don't look out for the other, and that's where the designer usually comes in.
Exactly.
You know, making the place. Is it even ergonomics? Yeah. Making it more ergonomically friendly.
Exactly. So, and there's the reverse also. Most of the time, undersized furniture. This is one of the most common mistakes. Also, another.
No, buy a chair. I ask you also. Did you order it from Temu or somewhere? Wow.
You have a very large living area, and the sofa is very small. The sofa is very tiny in the middle of the room.
Cozy and cute spaces.
Maybe they want the area around that furniture too.
That is it. Again, that is where proportion comes in. Proportion comes in. You want to look at how big the space is and how big this furniture should be. There's definitely you need to make space for space clearance and circulation and whatever. But then consider, will it fit space for you? Want to have that Instagrammable home. Do you get it? So you have to learn how to do the things right.
Right.
You have to learn how to get the right size.
Right.
What do you stand on saying on people feel like you get a designer like you have said right now in a way to visualize the space for you, rather than going to some supermarket or big shopping center and buying the thing one. To buy one chair.
Yeah.
To go to another place, buy one table.
Yeah.
To they go to another place, they buy curtains. So when they go to another place, they buy
the table.
You know, where do you stand? Do you feel like it's better just initially visualizing everything and getting everything right, rather than try nitpicking here and there?
No, so whichever way the visualizing comes in, it helps to guide you if you are doing the thing all by yourself. Do you get it? If for instance, Eno comes to see me and she wants to, sometimes there's some clients who prefer to do everything all by themselves, but they still need your guidance. Do you get it? That is where one of the instances where the visualization comes in. So I'll put everything together for you and hand it over. So when you are buying, you know what to follow. Right. You know what you are looking for. You don't just go about and start buying things randomly. Do you get it? Because most of the time, some of the issues start from buying things randomly. Sometimes you're not buying all of them at a go. Today you go here, you see the bed, you buy. Tomorrow you go here, you see this particular sofa, you buy. Oh, it looks nice. Okay, you move another way. Okay, this table looks nice. Have you forgotten that you bought a yellow sofa already?
Yeah.
Forgetting that you bought a yellow sofa already. You saw this table and you forgot about the yellow sofa you have.
So by the time you bring it,
exactly,
doesn't match.
Exactly.
Right.
You just buy it because, oh, it looks nice. It looks nice. Please always remember what you are trying to do. Will it fit into what you have started? Will it fit into what you've already bought? Do you get it? You don't just buy. If those things are tempting, I mean, even as a professional, sometimes you get tempted. Yes, but you have to
focus.
Exactly. Exactly.
Always a pleasure having you. I mean, talk to us around finally. The flooring. It's a conversation we've had already.
Yeah.
But some people bring in some kind of floor types, or covers that is basically impossible to have anything else again. So you see that you go to certain spaces, and even hotels do that a lot. They have like a fluffy, big
rag,
and sometimes it's stuck to the ground. And I'm wondering, how do you even move it to clean it? Is it necessary, really? Because I see it in some of the photos displayed.
Yeah. So the rag is actually one. There's a difference between carpets and a rag. A carpet, a typical example of a carpet is what we have here, end to end. They cover the entire space. A rag is what you are referring to, right? A rag is meant, it's called an area rag. They are meant to cover a small section of the room, of the space, right? Mind you, carpets and rags are usually meant for the feet, to prevent cold feet, right? Instead of stepping on the cold floor. So when I'm sitting down, I should be able to put my feet on the rag. Do you get it? I should be able to put my feet on the rag. But even before then, one common mistake which is almost all over the place. People who buy a very tiny rag and then only for the coffee table in the center of the room.
They came for tiny people. I don't know what.
You brought up the rag idea. Buy a very tiny rag for the middle of the room and then put a coffee table on it, and it's just that, please. That is too small for the space. That is too small for the space. Ideally, the rag is not supposed to be glued to the floor. Carpets sometimes do, right? But rags are supposed to be usually movable, right? Ideally, it should be able to cover in front of all the chairs. So if we are putting a rag within our space here, it should be able to go in front of Eno's chair, my chair, and then your chair. So when you sit down, you have your feet on it. You sit down, you have your feet. I also have my feet. So if it is nothing about this, then it is too small for the room or that space. It is too small for the space. Those are usually brought in to add some extra texture. Right? Sometimes you have a very empty, you finish buying furniture and everything, but the room still looks too plain, right? Apart from adding the warm feet, the room still looks plain. A rag is one of the easiest ways to add some amount of texture and color, just to add some vibe here into the space. If the room still looks too plain for you, it's one of the easiest ways you can add some life. Do you get it? So again, it serves the creative purposes. Duncan, the way you're smiling.
So I want to ask about, coffee tables or
side table.
Side tables.
This is a coffee table.
This is a coffee table. No, I mean side table.
Yeah.
So
not
must
center
you,
table.
No, not center. Side tables. Must you necessarily have them?
So again, they are both supposed to serve a purpose.
A purpose, yeah.
A side table and a coffee table. Please don't go and say center table. A side table and a coffee table are meant for you when you're sitting down, right? Ideally, you're supposed to have side tables beside, or have a coffee table in the middle of the sitting area. So let's start with this. If your room, sometimes you have a room that is so large that even after arranging the sofas, right, you can still put a coffee table here. But ask yourself, if I put my coffee table here, the coffee table is supposed to be for your phone, your glass, your whatever you are holding, right? So if I sit down, can I still reach the table without having to get up? Right? If you have to get up before you can actually put your whatever on the table, then it means it's too far away from you. That is when you need a table beside you, the chair. That is where a side table comes in.
Okay.
You get it. Sometimes some of the rooms are very large. Hence, this now this just becomes a decorative piece because it's somewhere there, and I want to put my glass down. You don't want to get up before I can put mine. So then this becomes handy. That is where you need a side table. You get it. In this case, it means I need a side table here. I need one there. So Duncan can also reach. This person can also have access to it. In that case, it means this almost entirely becomes decorative.
Interesting.
Do you get it? Do you get it? So ask yourself, after arranging everything, can everybody still comfortably sit and still reach there? If not, then you need side tables.
So that's when they put all decorative pieces on the on the coffee table. All right.
Yes.
No, Salon.
Please, I need a translator.
No, you can get it.
No, wait.
Translate
for us. Please.
Me and you are on the same boat.
Just you spoiled there. What's sell? You spoiled there. Yesterday, last week on the show, you were doing. I don't know where you slept.
But today she's been good.
Today she has, so I'll let us end on a good note.
Today I'm trying to be a good girl.
Thank you. All right, and on that note, maybe a quick reminder: you run a Cento project, right?
Yes.
Right, and you offer all of these services you discussed on the show.
Definitely.
You do real estate.
Yes, we do. So we do build. If you may say real estate, you mean agency, brokerage, or developing? Which one? Where are you? Yes. So we do build. Yes, we do build. We do renovate. And we do finish. Most of the time, the issues, that's where the finishing. That is where a lot of people still seem to have. After the block work is done, now the rest is where, that seems to be the most difficult aspect.
Piping, and all of those things.
That seems to be the most difficult aspect and most expensive. So don't worry. That portion, just bring it to me. It's stressful, but it's what I love to do.
Yeah, you like to be stressed.
I didn't say that.
And then she likes to be stressed.
I didn't say that.
And she come and vent. It's the venting for me.
I didn't say that, please.
So Salom says, come and stress her with your work at Assetto Projects.
Absolutely.
Stress her with your work.
Me,
you can find her across all social media platforms. Salom the Dream Maker, because she makes your dreams come true. So call her, disturb her, go and stress her. She'll make your interior design and your projects come to life. How come I help you? So far as money is involved, don't worry. How can I help carry them?
I will bring you on board one month. Just come and be my assistant.
I would love to.
Run away.
Tell him I would love to. You call me. I'll come.
You run away.
Involve me. Isn't that what they say? Involve me.
Then they can't.
They are not there.
Exactly.
I beg you, involve me.
You run away.
I'll be there live and colored. Shalom, thank you so much. We have a performance by Amafastana coming right up.
Head up high, believe. Dreams they there soon. Believe in yourself. Do them. I call this one cock and bull. And go. It's a cock and bull story. They don't know me. Don't preach what you don't know, because you can't reap what you don't sow. Well, heap of them stole me. Cause when we wasn't nobody showed us. I don't think they can we do it for them again? It's a cock and moose story, yo. They don't know me, yo. Don't preach what you don't know. Cause you can't reap what you don't sow. Well, heap of them stole me, yo. Cause when we wasn't nobody show we, yo. Today not different story. At times it gets, now they cannot deny. So until we told them back in 2015, would it sound like a dream? Oh, would it sound like a dream? Now they cannot deny. So until you told them back in 2015, you see now you live in the dream. Just believe. You owe it to yourself. I told you. Oh, beyond believe you, just say wow. The dreams they sound like noise to them. My head up high, keep going. I know what I'm telling you. Believe. Don't make it be a cock and bull story. Forget them, bro. Hey, Kasa. You better be a groovy on Kakra. It's a cock and bull story, yo. They don't know me, yo. Don't preach what you don't know, because you can't reap what you don't sow. Well, heap of them stole me, yo. Cause when we wasn't nobody showed. Who showed us? Today not different story, yo. At times it gets low, now they cannot deny. So until we told them back in 2015, in 2016, 2015, now they cannot deny. Till we told them back in 2015, would it sound like a dream? Oh, sound like a dream. Now they cannot deny. So until we told them back in 2015, in 2016, 2015. Now they cannot deny. So until we told them back in, I give it 8 bars, I want to talk to them. Yeah. Right. Modern day Moses, boy, need a leader. Many people are your fam, boy, need a cedar. Come around who send good bit swar. I don't believe in me that. You know, when me study checks and the banner for weeder. Yes, I know the match with my demeanor. You don't believe that these stories are told deeper. But he resigned from his job and I get to me even nika. I still the shout on the shows with the same old sneaker. Yeah, the stories I tell. Yamiti, I see I'm well. I'm still learning. Take them easy on me, feel like Adele. I still dig for my shell. They still want to know my girl. My spec is brown or dark, bougie and smart. Shout Chanel. Right. Fucking boo story. Yes, I'm a fast and they will ask. Channel 1. Active. But say, yeah, I like the mama now. KFC, I call this one KFC. Someone can't go cry. Make we move small. Come far, we una mane. Come far, we una mane. Come far, we una mane. Aye, kai went yo. Come far, we una mane. Come far, we una mane. Come far, we una mane. Aye, kai went yo. Come far, we una mane. Come far, we una mane. Come far, we una mane. Aye, kai went yo. Come far, we una mane. Am I ready? You know, be trouble, they find person, person they find trouble. You You know, streets hot, so I not say I got hustle, but I say I'm searching for understanding girlfriend. I'm even serious. If my money, you know, part 1 and 2. Yeah, them Saturday morning. I'm in Pena is calling. What's the home is far? And see the last that me put. And then running your money. How about when I'm over? I say, mommy. Tino KFC for me. I'm over money. It's in a ramen. Me sick. I can't went you a pizza man, a chicken. My sword, I'm a stubborn man. Yeah, Tino KFC for me. I'm a family, and in a ramen, me sick. I can't went you a pizza man, a chicken man. Okay, so when did you sick up on? Yeah, Antini yeka himwenti yo babena mufa we una babena mufa we una mane babena mufa we una mane ayeka himwenti yo babena mufa we una mane babena mufa we una mane Mr. Van I'm also with you son Antini yeka himwenti yo babena mufa we una mane babena mufa we una mane babena mufa we una yeah, I went to you. Babena mufa we una mane, babena mufa we.
Jude, doesn't this kind of remind you of Enyom Kro? Yeah. See?
Yeah.
And it's graceful. I said, Mesa Adua, Kabna mufa we huna mane. Kadana kabna mufa we huna mane. But that was stunner. I'm a first stunner right there with that beautiful renditions of some songs that I think he wrote himself. Very, very, very nice. Hi, y'all.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing very well.
Sasha, today I'm trying to mother side, father side.
I don't know. I don't know about mother side, father side.
That's a really nice shirt.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. I mean, with the branding and all.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh, mint. Oh, Mr. Duncan.
How
Mr.
are
Duncan.
you doing?
Oh, I'm doing very well. I can see that you're doing very well.
Oh yeah, you know.
You're doing very well.
Yeah, it's the month of May. Plus, you know, my birthday and all of that. I'm still in the birthday mood.
That's
so.
good. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yesterday, me and you on Panorama.
I heard you guys. I heard you guys.
Yeah, you know, I really like y'all. I really like
you. say that all the time.
I say you really like y'all.
At this point,
no,
we'll have to
suspicious. And I think y'all is one of the finest brains as far as institutional memory of our local sport is concerned. You know, and you know the funny thing when he's arguing, for most parts I'm on like a solid 90%.
And then
there's all
the 10%.
You know, but like, yeah, we can't all have the same opinions, right? But even when I disagree, I appreciate how he's able to
and that's the whole point.
Add a lot of facts to his point to still
that's the whole point.
But that's necessarily make it right. You know. So yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. I mean, once it's a debate and you come from the other side, I mean, I'm open to ideas. I mean, as long as it's on point, it's factual. Yeah, let's have it. I mean, let's have it. And so I'm open to any debates.
On World Cup Central yesterday, you guys brought the legend.
Yes.
The one. The only.
Yes.
Asamoah.
Yes.
Hey, baby. Yes. You know what? We were sitting in the newsroom. It has started. I will say it.
Why are you like
all of a sudden, we see Jude standing in front of Asamoah car the minute he parked.
Yeah.
And what were you doing?
Was it Kakalika?
No, he wasn't doing Kakalika. He was on your balcony. Jude now. Jude Asamoah car the name now.
I mean, it's Asamoah. And on top of that, he's a blow B.
He's a blow B. So he just
excitement
over the top. I was like, oh my God. And he had just finished his session on World Cup Central. When he came out, he met him and he just started dancing.
Is it about like
and we all started laughing.
You know, in its truest sense, the football superstar we've had in this country. I admit we've had quite a number, but beyond just the footballing abilities, like the star power pool, the celebrity.
Star power. Yeah, I'm struggling to say yes because of Abedi Pele.
But as Abedi Pele has he got that like?
Yeah, he has that. Abedi Pele has it. But I think it's a different generation. Abedi Pele has it in a different generation. Trust me. There was this story of, he played for Olympique Marseille in France. There was this story of Ghana's ambassador to France wanted to meet up with, I think, the mayor of Marseille. He was very rich at the time. He was practically a billionaire. And the man couldn't get through to him. And someone whispered into our ambassador's ear, like, oh, just talk to Abedi Pele. Abedi Pele, he told Abedi Pele talked to the man who used to be the owner of Olympique Marseille.
And just like that.
And just like that, boom, a meeting was set up.
Wow.
Abedi Pele has that aura. He was a superstar.
Right.
He was a superstar in his generation. I think Asamoah Gyan is that right now. Because where he is able to go, the platform that he's able to be on, where the table he's able to sit at, the people he's able to speak with, and be able to just contact just like that on a dime. It doesn't come easy. And it only comes to people who have really, really, really made it to the top. And that's why I'm struggling to pick between he and Abedi Pele. But I'll split it and I'll say Abedi Pele superstar status for a different generation. And for this present generation, it's Asamoah Gyan. And it looks like, the day I use also trending towards that level. Once he's done playing.
I feel like Ghanaians have a love-hate relationship with that use.
I mean, it used to be the same with the Giants.
Possibly worse.
Same with the Giants, possibly even worse. But over the time, things stalled, and now the relationship is great. And so, for me, their use, I don't think it will be an issue. Once they leave the scene for about 5-6 years, trust me, everything will be okay. And so, for Asamoah Gyan, he is the superstar. I mean, hands down. And I do see the day are you also trekking towards that level. And so, it was good to see Asamoah Gyan. It was good to see Asamoah Gyan in the studio.
Tell us a bit of what he said on the show.
He talked about a lot of things. He talked about what he's up to now, which is the Asamoah Gyan Foundation, and he embarking on a project called the Art of Goal Scoring. To more or less train the next generation of football talent in Ghana, particularly in the art of goal scoring, because he was a striker after all. And so that is what he's looking to do right now. I mean, he's engaged in other things, but in your football career, you gathered a lot of knowledge, and so he wants to impact it on the next generation. And I think it's a good thing, because especially in the striking position, because Ghana, at this point, we have an issue. And so if you can get him to be able to teach these young ones, the young footballers, the art of goal scoring, I think, it is a good move. And on top of that, he touched on football matters connected to the Black Stars, connected to the World Cup. And he shared his memories playing at the World Cup. He played at 3 World Cups, 2006, 2010, 2014. He is the first Ghanaian to score a goal at the World Cup. That goal he scored against Czech Republic, that was Ghana's first goal at the World Cup. And he's done a lot of firsts, and that's why he's so great. That, look, you can hate him, you can love him, but there's always something that is connected to Ghana football written with Asamoah Gyan's name in there somewhere. Good and the bad. I mean, the penalty, no one can forget. But at the end of the day, it all adds up to the mystique and the greatness of the man. Because which legendary figure had no flaws? Everyone had their flaws. And so, it all adds up to why he is great. And he talked about the touchy subjects. About the Ghana Premier League player, whether they stand a chance of making it to the national team, and he spoke about having quality and your ability to produce at the top level. And I know you disagrees with me, and a lot of people disagree with me on this. I know the Ghana Premier League has a lot of issues. It is ranked 100th in the world according to the IFFHS, behind leagues in Nicaragua, Venezuela. Venezuela is
seriously?
Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah. They don't even have a substantive president.
Venezuela is fighting hyperinflation. Guatemala, Ghana Premier League ranked behind Guatemala.
What?
Ghana Premier League ranked behind Guatemala.
Bad?
It's that bad. But I do believe that even in the midst of all this bad, things, there's still some quality. There's still some sparkles of quality in there. And the ones who are quality enough should be called up to the Black Stars and give competition to the guys who are on the periphery. I mean, the core, we already have a good idea of who the core members of the team are, and are likely going to be called up to the 2026 FIFA World Cup squad. But it's the other guys who come in and augment their quality. That is what we should be looking out for. And for me, I think a few of our Ghana Premier League players are good enough, like Razak Simpson of Nations FC. We already know of Benjamin Asari of Accra Suffolk. I also believe that a couple of other guys are also good in there, Prince Owusu and co. And they should be given a fair chance. I mean, that's all I ask, a fair chance. And that's why I asked this question, that if you look at Patrick Pfeiffer and Razak Simpson, we all can attest to that Razak Simpson is a better defender than Patrick Pfeiffer for the most part. But if you ask a realistic question, who has a more realistic chance of making it to the World Cup between Razak Simpson and Patrick Pfeiffer? It will be Patrick Pfeiffer. And my question is, why is it so? Why is it because
he's not? I feel he's not.
Is it because it was the Abroche thing? Is it because of the Abroche thing? And is it because Razak Simpson plays in the Ghana Premier League? I don't think it should be so. The baseline, it should be all about quality. If you are quality, you should get selected. And so that's my take on it. And yeah, Asamoah also touched on it. And yeah, he reflected on his World Cup journeys, and he picked that goal against USA at the 2010 World Cup as his favorite. And yeah, I'm not surprised because of what it did for Ghana, got us to the quarterfinals. And I'm pretty sure if he had scored that penalty against Uruguay, I'm pretty sure he would have picked that as his favorite. Yeah, because the moment, there was a lot riding on the line, on that goal, and the fact that it was practically the whole continent. That was
because we were the only African
and
team
it was
at that point
on African soil. And that's why it still hurts people that goal was not scored, because trust me, if he had scored that goal, we would have gone to the final. I have absolutely no...
Who would have met? Netherlands.
And in that game, we would have managed to grind out a win.
Like we picked.
We picked. And it was home soil. Home soil. Like, African soil. So everything was going for Ghana. It was there for the taking.
Playing like his life depended on it.
It was there for the taking. And once we missed it, that's why I knew that it will take a while before Africa gets another chance. That's why it still hurts a lot of people, because it was there.
Morocco, with all their level of sophistication as far as like preparation and team management is, they really couldn't,
They got to the semi-final, but
they couldn't get to the final. That's the point.
And that's why I'm like, this was the chance. It was there for the taking, but unfortunately, it is what it is. So we'll just see what happens in the coming weeks. In the coming weeks ahead of the World Cup, and we'll see what happens with Carlos Queiroz' final announcement for that particular tournament. Now, before I run out, Republic of Football is on. Today, 2 to 5. Mabeku is the one hosting, and we are going to discuss big EPL matches and other matches in the world of football, particularly the one involving your teams. Liverpool will be taking on Chelsea at 11:30 a.m. Oh, give a high five. Why? You're leaving me hanging? Oh, no.
Judith, me and you, you're leaving me hanging.
Is it because your team isn't performing well?
No, but it's the clash of the bone killers. Right now,
no. You can't call Liverpool a bone killer.
They are fourth.
You can't call Liverpool a bone killer.
How many games have they lost this season?
Oh, what, 12?
What 12? 19.
And so we are fourth.
By the end of the day,
somebody came to the team, you won the club, their 20th title, then you count that you are losing 20 games.
At the end of the day, they are fourth and they are on their way to qualifying to the Champions League. And so 11:30 a.m. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Later in the day, we'll have Sunderland taking on Manchester United, and then Manchester City will take on Brentford to round up the games that we have for today. And Man City need to win to ensure that they still stay in contention to win the EPL title, because Arsenal will play tomorrow. They will be playing against West Ham. And so, yes, for more on this, catch us live on Channel 1 TV and City 97.3 FM on Republic of Football 2 to 5. And remember, yes, the Athletics Championships, the CA Athletics Championships
yes.
will also take place at the University of Ghana Stadium from 12th May to 17th May. Let's go to the stadium. It's a free gate. Let's go and support our boys. And yesterday we had Ghana's fastest man in the studio.
I heard him.
Abdul Rashid Saminu. Yeah, it was a great. The video's on YouTube, so go check it out. So that's a
some
wrap on
quick
sports.
birthday message before we do in-house. Let me do this quick one. Happy birthday, sister-in-law, Mrs. Janet Mensah. Thank you for being such a kind and amazing part of our family, and we love you. This is from Hajia Maimuna to Bint Uthman Mensah and the entire Uthman Mensah family, wishing Mrs. Janet Mensah a happy birthday. Hey, Janet la. Janet, not Genevieve.
You fight trouble for me. I don't even know where the Genevieve is coming from. No, Janet Mensah.
When we are done,
happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday to you.
And then there's a big one, right?
Yeah, because the man, he's a big man.
He's a commander.
Commander in chief
of the Channel 1 Armed Forces.
I swear to God. OJ!
Richard Mensah.
So much love and admiration.
Happy birthday, OJ.
Thank you.
You are such an amazing leader. We love you. As you can see, you see the joy on our faces. OJ is the only person that I can stress, and you know.
I mean, he started using Kakalika before Dope Nation started using Kakalika. That's the man right there. Look,
he has to trademark Kakalika.
OJ started using the word Kakalika to describe practically everything.
Everybody
before
and
Dope
everything.
Nation hopped on and paid it up and made a hit song out of it.
OJ once said,
Ujaf.
Yeah.
OJ was like, Kakalika. Man, stop that Kakalika thing you are doing.
You are doing. You say, Jude, call you out for me. Meanwhile, I was there, or OJ is holding his phone. OJ,
we appreciate you a lot.
We really do.
Say thank you for all what you do for us here. You know, so much experience with journalistic work.
Yeah.
When he edits a script, you realize that
have you heard OJ read before?
You know, so we appreciate him a lot. Sometimes I go and cover an assignment, and like some really high-profile person will just call me. It's like, Richard Mensah, send my regards to him. Happened a couple of times, and it speaks to me the volume of how much work is done within the space. So thank you so much, OJ, and have a happy, blessed birthday from all of us.
It can only be a Mayborn, you know.
Thank you for watching as well. Catch you same time tomorrow at exactly 7 a.m. for Sunday breakfast. We want to see you on the show. We want to see your comments, so please send them coming.
Bye-bye. Enjoy. Bye.
Tree.
Growing.
Yay! Let's go on a tour.
Awesome. So we're gonna do this together.
Yeah.
Get some help first.
The fans are on. Here. How many pies?
You're so strong. Wow.
Time for the fun part.
Look closely, think carefully, solve many problems. Wait.
The Wonder Space Show airs every Saturday at 12 noon only on Channel 1 TV.
Hello everybody, welcome to Vox Pop Central. Who brought Coco to Ghana?
Oh, Coco Mama Tisro.
GRA,
Ghana Registers Association.
Do due diligence.
Two diligences. I was like, how? Two diligences.
You bamboozled me.
You scatter me.
Hey, what about them? We the ones who scatter them. What do you call the song you sing to make babies sleep?
We have many songs like Baby Careful in Bomamiete.
Because, hey!
Ete like me nation habu. Eshi makpa.
What the?
Amyoko maye. Habu foi.
Okay, foi.
So, whether it's a school, market, lorry station, or wherever I may find you, when you see me, Murife, don't run, don't run, don't run.
Vox Pop Central airs Thursdays at 7 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
My guest is coming all the way from Israel. She's a virtuosa violinist. Clearly, she's a brilliant vocalist. She wrote this song herself. She's a composer.
We're going to do shakshuka, which is a very traditional meal in Israel. That this olive oil is from Israel.
Ooh.
It's from the Galilee. It's in the north of Israel, and it's very, very good. Israel is known for olive oil, so I'm going to